The late afternoon sun cast long shadows over the worn-down neighborhood court. The sound of bouncing basketballs echoed through the streets, blending with the distant hum of passing cars. In the midst of it all, a young boy named Marcus stood at the edge of the court, gripping a deflated basketball. The once orange surface was cracked, its seams barely holding together. But to Marcus it was more than just a ball, it was his only connection to his dream. Basketball had always been his escape. No matter how tough things got at home, no matter how many nights he went to bed hungry, he always had this court. He dribbled with whatever ball he could find, even when his sneakers had holes in them. Today, though, was different. Today, he didn't have the energy to pretend. With a sigh, he sat down on the sidelines, resting the deflated ball on his lap. That was when a black SUV pulled up near the court. The door swung open, and out stepped none other than LeBron James. A murmur spread among the kids playing, eyes widened, whispers filled the air. But Marcus just stared, frozen in disbelief. LeBron surveyed the court, smiling at the kids who immediately ran up to greet him. He high-fived a few, exchanged laughs, and even took a couple of quick shots with them. But then, his gaze fell on Marcus, the only kid who hadn't moved. LeBron walked over, kneeling beside him. "What's up, young man?" Marcus hesitated before looking down at the broken basketball in his hands. "Nothing much," he muttered. LeBron tilted his head. "That your ball?" Marcus nodded. "Used to be. It's kinda dead now." LeBron took the ball. Inspecting it, he turned it over in his large hands, noticing the deep cracks. "This ball's seen some battles," he said with a smile. "Bet you've hit some crazy shots with it." Marcus managed a small chuckle. "Yeah, I guess." LeBron could see something in the boy's eyes, something familiar. It was that same fire he had when he was a kid, playing on courts just like this, hoping for a way out. He placed a reassuring hand on Marcus' shoulder. "Tell you what, how about we trade?" Marcus looked up, confused. "Trade?" LeBron reached into the SUV and pulled out a brand new Spalding basketball. The leather gleamed under the sunlight, the NBA logo stamped proudly on the side. He spun it on his finger effortlessly. Before offering it to Marcus, Marcus' eyes widened. "You serious?" LeBron, nada, "but only if you promise me something." Marcus swallowed hard. "What?" "That you never stop playing. No matter what happens, no matter how hard things get, you keep going." Tears welled up in Marcus's eyes. He gripped the new basketball tightly, nodding. "I promise." LeBron smiled. "Good." Then he stood up and playfully nudged Marcus. "Now, let's see what you got." Marcus wiped his eyes and took a deep breath. He dribbled the ball. It felt different, smoother, like it was made for something bigger. He stepped back, lined up a shot, and let it fly. The ball soared through the air and swished through the net. The court erupted in cheers. Marcus turned to LeBron, who was grinning. "That's what I'm talking about." As the sun began to set, LeBron sat on the sidelines for a while, watching the kids play. Marcus played harder than ever, his energy renewed. LeBron thought back to his own childhood, how a simple gesture from a coach had made all the difference. He had been given a chance, and now he was passing that chance forward. Before leaving, LeBron called Marcus over one last time. "One more thing," he said. "Every great player was once just a kid with a ball and a dream. Never let anyone take that away from you." Marcus thawed, gripping the ball even tighter. "I won't." LeBron smiled, ruffled the boy's hair, and walked back to his SUV. The other kids crowded around Marcus, asking to touch the ball, to feel the weight of something special. But Marcus knew it wasn't just the ball, it was the belief that came with it. That night, Marcus couldn't sleep. He stared at the ceiling, the new basketball resting beside him. His mind raced with excitement, with the possibilities ahead. If LeBron James believed in him, maybe he really could make it. Over the next few weeks, Marcus practiced harder than ever before. Every morning before school, he was on the court at sunrise. After school, he stayed late, perfecting his shot, his footwork, his defense. The ball LeBron had given him wasn't just an object, it was motivation. One afternoon, while practicing, an older man approached the court. He had been watching Marcus from a distance. "Hey, kid," he called out. "Where'd you learn to shoot like that?" Marcus wiped sweat from his forehead. "Just practice." The man, who turned out to be a high school coach, nodded. "You got talent? Ever think about trying out for a real team?" Marcus hesitated. "I mean, I'd love to, but I don't know if I'd make it." The coach smiled. "I think you'd surprise yourself." Encouraged by those words, Marcus tried out for his school team the next week. The competition was tough, but he played harder than he ever had before. When the final roster was posted, his name was on it. Months later, Marcus found himself in a packed gymnasium, wearing his school's jersey, about to play in his first real game. He looked up at the scoreboard, the crowd cheering, and then down at the ball in his hands. The same ball LeBron had given him. He took a deep breath, remembering LeBron's words, "Never stop playing, no matter what happens." With determination in his eyes, he stepped onto the court, and he played like his dream depended on it. Because sometimes a single moment can change everything. And for Marcus, that moment had come on a court with a broken basketball and a superstar who believed in him.